Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ralph. That's Steve. Red shirt, tie, Legal Help Live. Call us at 1-800-405-4222 because it's Wednesday, and every Wednesday at 4 o'clock right here on City TV Channel 16 if you're watching us from Santa Monica, or LA 36 if you're watching us from Los Angeles and areas. That's how you find Legal Help Live, every single Wednesday at 4 o'clock, and it is exactly that now. So call us at 1-800-405-4222 if you want to ask the Legal Help Live team a question, and then you'll get a legal answer. How you doing, kid?
I'm doing fantastic.
And what'd you do today?
Legal Help Live Summer Edition. We're live and local. If you want to Gmail us when we're on the air, it's legalhelplive, one word, at gmail.com. And if my little BlackBerry goes off, we might take one of your emails. We're live, we're local. Calls from small claims court to warning labels on the hot dogs, to accidents, to doctors, to anything about the law. Or health plans.
How many different ways can one find to get oneself arrested? That's always a lot of fun. We've had some very interesting methods of how to do that.
Wear a shirt like that, and I'd arrest you on the spot.
Well, go for it. Take me away now, please.
Star Wars. Okay. We've asked for calls, and why don't we go to Rachel from Los Angeles?
Hey, Rachel, come on and talk to us.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. It's been a little rough. My boyfriend and I were at a museum, and it was an amazing patio, and there was a glass door that led to it. Except for it was so clean, you couldn't see it. And my boyfriend walked straight through it, and it shattered. I couldn't even believe it happened.
How's he doing?
Bad. He's recovering. He's okay now, but he had to have a blood transfusion. I mean, it was really scary and really serious.
You know, my family laughed at me a few weeks ago, but I walked right into a window the screen door was open, and I walked into a place, and I went right into the window. I had no idea that window was there.
You know, Stephen, this resonates. I don't think there's anybody out there who hasn't at least walked into one sliding glass door or window that's so super clean, and it just doesn't look like there's glass there. You would think that there's not.
Well, there's bird commercials out all over the place where I think it's, and I'm not defaming a product, I think it's Windex, but I'm not sure, where the birds fly right into the window and then they talk to each other. But
too clean.
That's a horrible situation. If the museum's a public building and they expect lots of people, they got a pretty high standard of care to make sure that that the common walkways are safe to walk into. You know, maybe it's appropriate under those circumstances that when the window, the door, which is glass, I suspect, is closed, that it has those X's on it so you can see it. Did it have anything on it?
That's the funny thing. They did not, but the security guard, I guess, I mean, he wasn't really a security guard. He was more of a maintenance worker there. He worked there. He came right up, and, you know, after the initial shock of calling the police and everything, he told me, he said, you know, they really should put some, he actually said this to me, they really should put something up. Your man or this guy that's with you is the fourth person to have walked into that.
Okay. If it's a public building like a city or county or state, then you have a 6-month period from the time of the incident to file a claim, which is a prerequisite to a lawsuit. And then there is a waiver by both cities and counties in the state to sue them if it's a dangerous, defective condition, and it requires you to have notice of it. If the security guard said they had 4 different incidents of this, that's pretty good notice, and you may well be liable. Also, I'm wondering whether or not the glass should have been the shatterproof type glass that's in car windows,
right?
Because when a car crashes, you know, it's supposed to crinkle up and not
and they do. I've seen
what this one does. I don't know. You might have a lawsuit potentially against the manufacturer of the door, sliding glass door, for not having the appropriate, or swinging door, not having the appropriate glass in it. How bad's your boyfriend hurt?
Well, I mean, he's doing better, but he had, I think that when all was said and done, I think he 57 stitches, and like I
Whoa.
said,
Wow.
the transfusion.
Did it happen here in?
For revenge or anything, just the hospital bills are so expensive,
Okay.
and we feel like, you know, they should at least help out with that. And
Well,
so I just wanted to. I didn't want to, you know, go and seek a lawyer, especially since I have, you know, we have this great TV show where we can call.
Okay. Did it happen in California?
Yes, this happened in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I'd rather not say where exactly the place.
Okay. If you have a lawyer, go to a lawyer. This is not a case that you should be handling by yourself. If you don't have a lawyer, you can contact the Santa Monica Bar Association. It has a referral service. If it's happened in any place in Southern California, the Los Angeles County Bar Association has a referral service. You want to get a personal injury lawyer, check a few out, find one you're comfortable with, and have a go at it. Unfortunately, this case might be worth a lot of money or nothing, and it has to be investigated. You got to look into it. But I would not sit around. This is a case that I would move on right away.
Yeah, and one of the reasons you're going to want to move on it right away is not just so that you'll have a lawyer in tow, but the lawyer can guide you by asking you to gather evidence, or he'll have his or her investigators gather evidence. If you don't find a lawyer within the next 24 hours, you can go back to the museum, take pictures, make sure there are pictures of your boyfriend as he is now, in the condition that he's in now. All of those may or may not be helpful, but at least you'll have them and you can give them to the lawyer.
Also, keep the shoes and the shirt and the pants and everything that your boyfriend had on, so they can't make a claim that he had inappropriate shoes on. Or, you know, I get all his clothes and his shoes and stuff, put it in a bag and staple it up so you have that. You never know when some expert may want to look at that. Okay.
All right, Rachel, thank you for calling Legal Help Live.
And what you need to really do now is be really nice to this guy. I would suggest See's Candy bonbons, and just be sweet, because those kind of injuries really hurt.
Yep, and he may be valuable.
1-800-405